much stuff, man. Look at that. I've always wondered what the fuck this is, bro. See that halo around the moon? Maybe there's like some sort of technology on the moon and it's like propulsing some sort of fucking energetic field around it. And maybe the moon landing was fake. Don't cancel me. But maybe, stay with me now. Maybe the moon landing was fake and there's aliens there. And there's, see that you can see right there. Maybe there's some sort of technology on there. And you know what I mean? And they're lying. Maybe I'm thinking I'm joking right now, but actually it's true. Who knows? But no, that's a trip, bro. Look at that. What the fuck are you? Anywho, enough of the conspiracy theories for right now. You know what I mean? Do you like the hair? Usually I put like the hairspray that freezes it in place. You know what I mean? Like I'll put water on it. But right now I'm liking it. I've been getting some compliments and it's like I look more like a hippie, you know? Someone said Kurt Cobain. I was like, hey, something in the way. Yeah. Fucking, so I'll take it, you know what I mean? Let's take it as a compliment. But here we are tonight. We got the fucking nice glow in the distance from the city lights. We got the people coming and going, you know what I mean? How it be. We got a beautiful night, essentially. But basically, I called off again today. I gotta stop doing that because I need the money. But it's like sometimes I feel like I need extra time to do what I gotta do. And the highest end of it, my job isn't gonna be making me rich, is it? It's not my dream. So I don't know if it's giving me more time to do what I gotta do. Make my music, edit these videos, make the videos, code. Like, this is why you gotta be financially free, guys. You can't be depending on one source of income. Like, 8 hours a day takes away my time that I could be doing and utilizing to making videos, making better videos, making music, coding. I have yet to even dabble into some coding. I've been slacking hell, I'm not gonna lie, guys, and it's pissing me off. Because it's like I either get no sleep or like 3 hours of sleep so that I could still have enough time to make music, videos, and coding. I don't want to just do one thing. Like all these things I aspire to do, I just need more fucking time, bro. And it's like I know I'm not the only one. You know what I mean? Ego aside, I'm not trying to play the victim card, right? Because obviously I'm not a victim. That's not me. But I don't know. I think it's all coming together. It's always just a lesson. We just gotta push through it, right? Show that we want it. So that's what we're doing. But right now it's just a walking and talking kind of vlog. Enjoying this night. Because I had to do some shit during the day that I couldn't really do a day vlog like I wanted to do. But here we are. Someone texted me. Hold up, yes, I think it's mom. So yeah, just good. It's a good life we live. There's really no excuse, though. If you really want something, you're gonna go for it, and that's what I'm doing. No matter how fucking late it is, that's why I work till fucking 12 a.m. and I get off and what I do. I still do these videos. I'm up till like 3 a.m. half of the time, editing it. And then it's just like I gotta wake up early for work sometimes. You see what I mean? So it's either don't sleep or sleep. Because by the time it's 3 o'clock and I'm done editing these videos, I want to make music. So it's like do that or go to sleep right away. Usually I go to sleep right away because I want some sleep. I just gotta do it, man. I just gotta do it. We gotta work hard now so we can relax later, right? Not the other way around. Anywho, it's all a challenge, but it's a fun challenge and I'm up for it. Now, what you saw in the beginning of the video. Sorry about the glare. This shit is annoying. What you saw at the beginning of the video is a spot that I went to earlier. Of course, I didn't have my fucking camera, but I thought it was pretty. It's actually a good vlog spot I should go to one day. I'm just content with where I am, though, and that's what matters. You gotta be content in the meantime. It's like a dead animal on the road, poor thing. In another life. But I'll see you guys in like, for you it'll be like a millisecond, for me it'll be like 10 minutes, but because there's this area of pitch black that I have to walk down the street over here, and it's like no street lights, just, but I got my light, so we chilling, so, but I'm just gotta pay attention, you know what I mean, so, I'll be right back. Yeah, this is my view, bro, it's pretty. You know what I mean? So pretty, especially during the day. But the ego's a crazy thing, guys. I gotta take it off, it's charged. I love this camera. It has a portable charger you stick at the bottom. And then I just charged it right now, so I just took it off. So we chilling. Hold up. My hair, bro. I'm so not used to this shit. Okay, there we go. Anywho. Life is so much easier when you realize everyone's in their own world. Everyone's just thinking of themselves. Not necessarily in a selfish way. Probably most of the time. Maybe it's surprised. But like for me, vlogging, it's like I used to care if people watch. It's like, who cares, bro? Most of the time people are just thinking about themselves. You know what I mean? They're in their own little reality. There are little dimensions. And you know what I'm saying? So, dude, you know what I'm going to do after this? Yes. I got some chub. I need to ride my bike. I need to get some cardio. So I'm only gonna like walk a certain distance because I don't want to walk too far. I want to have time, but you know, I wanted to make a video. Anywho, and it's just like once I really realized that, it becomes so much easier because everyone's in their own little reality. It doesn't matter. Just do your own thing. Enjoy the trip. You know what I'm saying? I had to, bro. I saw it, and I did it. But, anywho, I was just thinking about this while I was walking through the path. It was dark that I had to pay full attention to with my flashlight. Bro, the ego wants more and more. It's always wanting more and more. And it's like, well, once you attain this thing, and then it's all like, all right, this feels good for a little bit. Now, what if I get this? Okay, cool, that feels good. What about this? And then this, and this, you know? It keeps going. It's never content with where it's at. It always wants to chase something outside of it. And it's like once this high goes out, it gets old, it wants something else. It's like, okay, all right, now what? Okay, now what? You know what I'm saying? So you gotta know you're beyond the ego. The soul is eternal. It's infinite. Why can't I breathe, bro? Is it like, am I good? Am I fat? Am I like out of shape? I'm like Jesus, bro. Anywho, maybe because I just got done eating. It's like indigestion. I don't know. Whatever. But the soul knows it's infinite. It's eternal. It needs nothing. It's already complete. It already is. It needs nothing outside of it to feel whole and complete. You know what I mean? It already is that. But the ego is like always in survival mode, wanting more and more. See that airplane? That's cool. You can see leaving that streak in the sky. Chemtrails. Shit, and there's the moon. Anyways, but yeah, and it's like when you really go through your spiritual journey and you keep meditating, you keep raising your awareness out of the egoic state to the soul, the heart, you'll notice the difference between the real you and the egoic mind. So when you really detach from that egoic state, you know, not chasing the outside and wanting more and more for this temporary high. Because when you do that, you're fucking telling yourself that you're not whole. You're creating this illusion and lie that you are lacking. Always chasing and being in this loop. But it was always within you, never out there, in here. And it's like through that disconnection of self and amnesia of knowing that it's already within you, it goes in a circle trying to find everything on the outside to feel whole and complete. When really all you needed to do was reconnect to your inner voice, your higher self, your heart. Less logical mind, more heart consciousness based, right? And that's through meditation, that's through breath work. Like right now as I'm breathing, it just helps so good. Like, you don't gotta meditate. I mean, it helps, it's fucking everything, but meditating can be walking, can be running, like this. Anything that can connect you to your breath. That's, I guess, a good form of meditation. So as long as you're breathing, and just breathing, beyond the thinking, you'll develop a higher sense of awareness, perspective, whatever. And it'll intuitively come to you. I'm just like, because every time I hear a car speed up, it's so annoying. Like, alright, you're not fucking cool. You're just wasting gas. And you're being annoying with this loud ass and fucking. And it was a pickup truck. Like, calm down. I don't know where I'm gonna walk to, but I'm just gonna walk up this hill. It's a hill that I've been to. Oh shit, I know what to do. Because I wanted to get some drone shots real quick. I'm thinking, guys, hold up. I'm still not used to this hair, as you could tell. Fucking. Yeah, it's to the point where I'm not gonna style it anymore. I'm gonna let it do what it wants to do. Did they really do that? This car is annoying. That car right there sped up just to turn around. Like, you're annoying, bro. Making all this ruckus for what? But hold up, guys. I'm gonna get some drone shots. Some nighttime drone shots. Oh, yeah, look at that. Isn't it sick? I know, right? Sexy. The city lights over there. It's a beautiful thing. Now, of course, if we didn't have too many city lights, we'd be able to see the Milky Way and stuff. But, it's cool, One day we'll travel to a spot where there's less light pollution. Yeah, what you saw was this street that I'm on right now. Bro, I chose that electrical box to get as a takeoff spot and a landing spot. Okay, well, not really the takeoff spot. It was more so I could put my backpack on it. And I took off right here. Right here on the ground, man. But, it did its job, and I'm proud. But, yeah, I just wanted it. It adds a little effect, right? Like, I love that shit. I like it. Life is good, guys. Just keep chasing your fucking dreams. Now to the point of the video, though. And how you are the psychedelic. You are... I mean... I've come to the realization, the epiphany. God, my hair's all crazy, but fuck it. Me and my hair. No, it's always my hair. Well, my facial hair or whatever, bro. This is my avatar. I don't give a fuck. Anywho. I mean, obviously I give a fuck if I'm saying all that shit, but I'm gonna not give a fuck anymore, so. But through my times of dosing, you know what I mean? Whether it was the shrooms, the DMT, LSD, whatever, all of this shit. It's led to this realization, a profound realization, epiphany, that it wasn't when I took the plant medicine that I'm tripping. No. It is just that it reminded me and raise my awareness that we are in fact always tripping. This is the experience. This experience is the trip. This human experience, this temporary one at that, I might add, is literally a trip. And you are so infinite that this is one of the many realms or rooms, dimensions, realities that you can have a experience of, right? Human form, beyond human form, but through this lower vibrating realm that appears to be solid, that you're like, nah, but we're playing the part, right? It's like, you see that everything is vibrations, it's all energy, and you're energy, and you're made up of everything that everything is made up of, and you're everything, and your consciousness, and this is a vessel, it's a vehicle for your avatar, for your consciousness, it's an avatar. And it's like, through all these epiphanies and meditating, and you just really see how connected everything is, and how your thoughts impact the way your reality is, what you believe about yourself, what you believe to be true, how your perspective is on your outlook on life, of yourself, if you believe you're worthy or not. Because all that is now, right? In each moment you were taking, like each step I'm taking right now is a new moment. I'm creating my reality right now. And all that was ever was now. Since the beginning you watched this video, since when you woke up, it was just that moment. Now sure, there's infinite versions of this moment, but when you're really here now, you see that you're always tripping. So get me on this. This is why I always tell you to do something that starts your day good, that keeps the vibe high. So for me, I get sun and I get some air in the morning. That's something that raises my vibe, that gets me started going. Because if all that is now, I'm already doing something in the now that'll change the trajectory of which my rest of the day will go. So it's like, how people say you woke up on the wrong side of the bed. It's like, if you're in that mood of attaching, or just being in a negative vibe, you're gonna create and attract experiences throughout that day equal to that vibe that you're embodying, right? Or you start the day off right, getting some sun, doing something that'll raise your frequency and just put you in a good state. You raised your vibe, then you'll have changed the trajectory in which your day will go, because all it is now. So then you'll attract experiences and opportunities that reflect, again, the energy you're embodying. So if you're more peaceful and having fun with the present moment, you're going to get more opportunities that reflect that. If you're more fuck this, fuck that, fuck life, it's a chain, a ripple effect, a domino effect. You know what I mean? Like, for example, have you ever seen, or even yourself, having a bad day, and they're so fucking frustrated and shit, they're like, they're like almost dropping shit, like they're doing something and then they fuck up what they're doing because their vibrations are too chaotic. So it's like a ripple effect. Their unokayness went unrippled everything else because everything's connected. So it's like they're dropping objects, they're running into things, they're butterfingers, whatever, if they're just fucking up. Whereas when you're calm and peaceful and content with the present moment, you're just like, everything's happening flawlessly for you. And then, rather than, creating more of a chain of reaction, if you will, because you're in the energy of fuck this, fuck that, you know what I mean? And if you've ever been around someone who just appears to hate life, you can call them a Karen. It's one of those people, right? They have nothing better to do than just complain and then stir up nothing out of nothing, just to get some sort of dopamine hit, right? But because of the frequency that they're embodying, their perspective on out life, so that's what they're going to manifest and go out in reality, and they're going to manifest and they're going to get into certain interactions, you know what I'm saying, that'll only reflect the energy they're being embodying. So of course they're going to have arguments with people. Of course nothing's going to seem like it's going their way because they're, well, fuck this, fuck that attitude, right? Life is literally a trip. You are the wave and the vibe, all that. Like, just like when you're listening to the music, it's literally impacting the way you're feeling, your subconscious. So music, so like you're driving, right? And you control your experience. It's literally so true. You are the creator of reality. But if you're listening to music that's impacting the way you feel, obviously you're gonna, like if you're listening to depressing music, obviously you're gonna be sad. Like you're driving, I play fucking club music like EDM, and I'm like, whoa, I'm vibing high, you know, I'm feeling good, I'm creating my experience while I'm driving, and it's influencing the way I'm feeling, right? Music, you literally, that's not what I said before. I don't want to keep saying literally, it sounds like you got more words, right? But this is an interactive experience fully, and everything is connected. So play this game like it's a game, because it truly is. You are the psychedelic. You are a creator. You are consciousness. You are infinite. You come from realms of imaginable power that I forgot, that you forgot, but we'll remember one day. Just right now, we got to be immersed in this physical experience, forgetting where we were before this, so that we could be immersed. But it's like, you know, intuitively deep down in your soul that you're not from here. You're just visiting. You're playing this game of the human experience. And this vessel, this body is your character of the part that you're playing in this lifetime. Have fun with it. When you feel that, you humble yourself, because you become free, you become light, you become detached from the physical, not emphasizing so much on it, because you know it's a trip. It's the human experience. You are the psychedelic. Literally, it's all within you. You have a third eye, and that's the seat of the soul, and that's your intuitive center, and that's what sees the energies that everything is part of. So that's why when people take LSD or some shrooms or DMT, they're seeing fractals, and you know, they're just seeing and perceiving of more than they were normally, because their third eye is open. So they're seeing the higher dimensions. They're seeing, I guess you could say, through the veil of this reality, and they're seeing what it's composed of. You can call it atoms. I call it tetrahedrons. It's just energy. It's Reiki. It's prana energy, I should say. But you're made up of that. Everything you see is made up of that, and it's just vibrating differently in a different frequency to give you the illusion of solidity. If I'm making sense, I'm making sense. You know what I mean? If I'm making dollars, I'm making dollars. I'm making it all. And it's like, everything is a happening, but you're happening with it. You're a part of it. You're a part of the flow, and you have a control too. Now, it's not so much of, oh, I have to control it, because sometimes you do have to resist and surrender to the process, but know that no matter what, you're okay. But I mean that you have control in which you, what reality you want to experience, right? You can change the channel. You can change your story and how you perceive of yourself and your beliefs. You could change the timelines that you could experience, because if all it is now, but there's infinite versions of the now, and there's infinite versions of you, that's the control that you have. You could decide what you want to be in this game. What do I want to do? What do I want to create? Which, if I do this, I could see the path I could take. You know what I mean? The trajectory in which it can go. You have control over those things. You know what I mean? How you think. You have control over the thoughts you're thinking, the emotions you're feeling, whether you want to attach with it and like identify even with it so much, or even with what you're eating and the media you're consuming. All this, you have a choice. You have control over that. And then that's why when you raise your awareness through meditation or plant medicine, you're able to see what is hindering your spiritual growth, or from you being your highest self, and from you being and vibing higher. What's hindering you from fully enjoying this human experience, making it feel more like a trip, you know, more ecstasy-like. And it's like, yes, it's a human experience. You can't feel happy all the time, but I'm a firm believer that life is a joy. It's ecstasy to be alive, and everything is happening for you. Like, there's lessons and shit. But if we identify with it so much and emphasize with it so much, of course we're going to be sad. But when you remember this is the trip, and you are eternal, and you come from higher realms of existence, and this is just a temporary game, you let it humble you, and you don't give a fuck anymore. Because again, it's a game. It's all a reflection. Everything in reality is a reflection, a mirror of your infinite fucking nature. Excuse my French, but I'm very, expressive when it comes to this shit. And it's like, so really what it is becoming aware of what isn't serving you, what's keeping your chakras not in flow. You know what I mean? What's keeping you so disconnected from your higher self, your highest self? What's keeping you more connected with your egoicness needs or whatever, you know, that mentality way of thinking. You know what you gotta do intuitively. Awareness is key. So who do you gotta let go of? What do you gotta let go? And how much changing, how much thoughts, how much, what was I gonna say? How much thoughts do you have to think less of? And what perspectives you have to drop, and maybe even see the beliefs and that have been keeping you tied down to the specific or one way of being, because there isn't just this one way of being. You can be anything. It's infinite. That's where people have an ego, because they think that it has to be this way, and if it's not, then you're stupid or whatever. That's ego. You know what I'm saying? The ego wants proof. It wants validation for it to be true, and it's like you don't always need all that for it to be true. If I'm making sense, I'm making sense. You know what I mean? Making sure there's no fucking coyotes over here, because I needed to pee real quick. Hold up. Okay, cool. I feel better. I peed. Now let's cross the street, because I need to fucking be on this side. But yeah, it's really just not. Why do they gotta flash me, bro? Like, I'm already crossing. I'm like crossing the street and shit, and they sitting here flashing me. Like, no shit. Anywho, all these epiphanies I've had, it's so beautiful, so life-changing. These plant medicines, I'm so grateful for them. But it all exists within you, because that's the point of this video. You're the psychedelic. You are the creator. You are the vibration, literally. So what do I've learned? I don't want to keep saying literally. I sound like a white chick. I'm sorry. What I've learned... Yeah, dude, I need to get, like, a hair tie and put that shit up or something, just because fuck it. It's to not care. But no, what I've learned is that just how everything's just so connected. Just how much separation's an illusion. Hold up, let me run. What was that? No! Fuck. Oh, no. Oh, I'm pissed. Oh, no. I dropped my fucking lens for my camera. Shit. Okay. It didn't break, but I gotta clean it when I get home. This is the wide angle lens. Fuck. Oh, well. It's because I was running. Anywho. Now I gotta remember what I was saying. That was annoying. Sorry for these angles, bro. And the light at night, it doesn't automatically track your face, so I just gotta do it like this. But we are fucking infinite, man. Oh, I really gotta wait. And my vessel is irritated right now. I need to eat better. It needs to detox. I mean, I keep burping. I'm like, every freaking video I do. I'm sorry, guys. But hey, awareness is key. I'm aware that I gotta eat better, right? But yeah, everything in nature is just holographic. I can't get over it enough. You are the psychedelic. This is so, you know, you have a third eye. See through the dimensions. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? If you're watching this video, you've tripped a lot, whatever. You've had your experiences and shit. Like, you'll be meditating, and you can get yourself to these perspectives. So you know how when you're on like shrooms or something, the wall is breathing. Oh my god. I said that before, I say it again. It's just energy. It's always moving. Everything in the universe is a flow of energy. It's always constantly moving. It's just that when you're not opening your third eye and you're only using your two eyes, you're not seeing past the solidity of things. It's a lower level of consciousness, of awareness. But when you raise your awareness and open your third eye, you see that everything, it's like you can see the nature of reality, right? you see that it's just, energy. It's always moving, it's always vibrating, just at a different state. Just like you are. You're moving and you're vibrating. And it's like me doing this, I'm creating that reality. It's like when you take a film strip and each individual segment is a scene, right? Like frames per second. And then if you ever see tracers, like when I used to take acid, right? That's what helped me with my spiritual awakening, or shrooms even, mushrooms, psilocybin. Tracers, like a car will be moving or someone will be moving their hands, and it's like, whoa. You are so in the now, beyond, you transcended time and space, that you see the flow of energy. And again, it's like if you were to take a film strip, each individual frame is a different reality. It's a different frame, you know what I'm saying? So you're seeing literally the matrix. You're like, you see through the veil. So when you see tracers and all that, it's just a flow of energy. It's a dimension. And if you were to look back, it's all just flowing through time. It's just in different parts of, I guess you could say, time. But it just goes to show that we're just creating our reality, and there's infinite versions through that flow. You know what I'm saying? Because I went like this, right? But I could have went like this. I could have went somewhere else. But I chose to go this. You see what I mean? It might sound funny, but it's just showing how much you create your reality. And a lot of us are just so oblivious to it. And we're on autopilot. But when you become aware that you create your reality, like conscious, right? That's for consciousness. And away from autopilot, doing the same things over and over again. And you really see how you are flowing through time and space. Time and space, you're just flowing. Time is not linear. It's just, then you take your power back and you do what you want to do. Because it's possible. Because you've opened up your mind's eye, your third eye. And you see that version of you, that reality. You see it and you feel it. It's possible. You just got to align yourself with that version of you. By what you're feeling, thinking, and doing. So you truly are the psychedelic. All of this power is within you. It's like you have a backpack on of infinite knowledge waiting to be tapped into. Your higher self. You just gotta step into it. You know what I mean? There's frequencies that are dormant for a lot of people. And that's why when you're doing your inner work and you're vibing higher, your light can irritate people because you've awakened and shaken their dormant frequencies. They might be in the 3D mentality of how everything is separate and solid and it works this way. And you're in the 5D, which is like non-linear. It's all here right now. Basically what I'm talking about, life's a trip. We're all connected. There's aliens, whatever, you know what I mean? We're cosmic beings, all that. To free you freed your mind from the physical realm when you're in the 5D. A lot of people haven't freed their mind from this physical realm. They're still with the 3D, emphasizing on this realm. But when you stop emphasizing on this realm, again, freedom. Because you remember your power, your true nature. It's just so humbling. Humbling, man. And the more you breathe, the more you get that prana going, that kundalini. The more it heals your vessel, your character, your avatar in this game of life. So just change what you're thinking. Change how you're thinking of yourself, your perspectives on life, how you talk to yourself, anything. When you change all that, when you change all that, you then become more aware of how all of that has been kind of interacting and changing what you're experiencing in reality. It's changing your perspectives. Or sorry, not your perspectives. It's changing what you're going to perceive of and what you're going to manifest. Because if you believe it to be so hard and solid and I'm stuck, you're only going to get more of that reflected to you. We truly are the psychedelic. I'm going to get it through your head. Because you are a light being. Everything is light and you are light and you're made up of that infinite energy. We're all part of this infinite truth, this wisdom. We really are alien cosmic consciousness. And it's like when you transcend the identity of thinking that you are something going somewhere, then that's true ego death. Because Ram Dass said that. He said, if I could practice into somebody training, I'm a nobody training. I'm training to become nobody special. Nobody, nobody special. He said it's the Zen image of nobody special, or something like that. Because there's no meaning to this. We're just giving it the meaning. And we emphasize it on this part that we think that we're playing. Like, like there's people with egos. I'm tough, I'm macho, man. You know what I mean? And that's their ego. That's who they think that they are. So, but it's only a little portion. In fact, that's actually not even who they are at all. But they're emphasizing on it and believing that shit to be true. It's so funny. And there's a saying called less egos, more amigos. This is a dispo, bro. Look it. It's a good dispo. Look it says THC. Okay, it's TCH. Get it? It's THC backwards. Or kinda. Yeah, it's called the Cake House. So TCH. So THC. I see what they did. This is a good walk. I'm glad I did it. But yeah, so once you really just change your perspective on life and see that there really is no meaning to anything other than the meaning you've given it, so give it a good meaning. Change your perspective. You'll notice your reality will begin to shift in your favor. Like when I went through the spiritual awakening, when I started meditating more, like learning how what I was thinking, feeling, and doing was impacting what I was manifesting, I just like, wow, my life's going to be changed from here on out forever. Because I am in control of my reality. I'm not separate from it. It's not happening to me, it's for me. It's just a cool, busy intersection, There's some good stock footage right here. Right? Like, do. But, that's what I was saying. The Zen image, right? Nobody's special. So, because what I was trying to get with that is, when you see that, you just stop trying so hard to be a somebody, to be a something, and you just be. You be you unapologetically, not to be noticed like a lot of people are. You're not this identity, this physical identity, so why are you going to emphasize on it so much and try to be seen when this isn't really even you? You're an eternal spiritual being, light being, multidimensional being, whatever. You're not this form, this physical identity, so what does it matter? And when you die, you're not going to be in this physical form, you know what I mean? So it's only an illusion. So a lot of people huff and puff with so much pride, and that wasn't the point, right? The whole point of it was just to be and have fun, enjoy this trip, this life experience. Don't live with regrets. Do everything now. Not regret it later that you didn't do it. Because again, this is the trip. And it's for you. Because I am a firm believer, and I know you feel it deep in your soul, that at a higher level of consciousness, of existence, we chose to be here and have this existence. But you forgot it. Because, again, you have to be immersed in this human game, to remember, to go through all this trauma. Because energy can't be destroyed, only transferred, created. So all this trauma was only transferring you to be your higher self, your highest self. To remember that you are more than this body. You are among the stars and all that, When you stop attaching so much and emphasizing so much on this physical plane, freedom begins, I promise you. It's because you freed your mind, right? Freeing your mind is a huge step to transcending ego and egoic needs and attachments. Because The ego is really the physical plane. Not really the physical plane, but it's part of the physical plane. You know what I'm saying? It likes to stick with it. And when you understand that there's nothing outside of you and this physical plane's an illusion because it's the trip, and you're the psychedelic, then you understand that there is nothing outside of you that will ever bring you this fullness and bliss, euphoric ecstasy feeling you're craving. It's all within you. A lot of people, through disconnection and amnesia of their true nature, like if people would really know that they're infinite and this is a temporary human experience, I don't think there would be really addiction, because really addictions are just people addicted to escaping reality. You know what I mean? Escaping the physical reality, because they haven't connected to themselves or their inner self, their real self, beyond physical form. They haven't found their spiritual self. They're not connecting to higher self, so they're in a loop, clinging to ego in survival mode, trying to find that peace and bliss through a drug or alcohol. But that was all an illusion. It's all within you. God, it smells so good here. Whatever, like someone's house or something. It smells like perfume, I don't know. But I was addicted. Was I really addicted to stuff? I don't know. Like, I've done coke, never really got addicted to it, but this is through my journey of trying to find peace and happiness. It all led to just going to doing drugs, drinking, to numbing the heart, the void I had from after breaking up, going through a breakup of being with my girl for 4 years, my ex. But it's all for me. It was all an experience. All that led to me finding my true self, to me finding my inner peace, my heart. Because before all that, I was trying to numb it and find peace and happiness by drinking, smoking weed, coke, Molly, ecstasy. What else did I do? Xanax, clonidine, which are just basically dry alcohol, the antidepressants, all this fake shit. And God, when I started to notice how I was becoming addicted to coke, I stopped, because I guess I have a strong willpower on that part. I'm proud of myself. Nicotine, I stopped. I always hated that. It's just caffeine I gotta stop, but that's like the least of my problems right now. You know what I mean? I've come a long way. But you see what I mean? And then through that, I started doing psychedelics, plant medicine, and it healed me. It is medicine, truly. It's like, you don't need this, you don't need all of that. Happiness is within you. You get all these downloads and insights because it's such a gift. It reconnects you to your higher self. But it's only, again, redirecting you to your own inner voice, to what's already within you. Because, again, you are the psychedelic. So I began to see that I never needed any of that to feel happy or whole. I just forgot throughout the amnesia of incarnating here. I forgot through the being disconnected from my higher self and my inner self. Through all that forgetting, I was only creating self-chaos because of the unawareness that I had. So it's like I forgive those unconscious patterns of me. But now that I am conscious and aware, through remembering that I am a creator and I have the power, we are the psychedelic, and peace, bliss lies beyond all this, but all within. Boom. Like, I could cry. It's like, you know what I mean? And I did. I fucking, through my transformative years, I've definitely shed some joyful tears. Like, I've come a long way, and I know damn well you've come a long way too, watching. Yes, you did good shit. Just keep going and keep putting in the work. You know what you gotta do to align yourself back to your higher self, the real you. You know what you gotta do. Just keep going and have fun with it. You're not alone. I love you guys. Just take it easy. You know what I'm saying? We're a gift. We're a gift. The present is a gift. So just enjoy it to the max. The power is within you. You are powerful. And I'll see you in the next videos, many, many videos to come. Namaste Lydia is a motherfucking titty. Wasn't done. I forgot actually real quick. But it's like, if you know, you know. But people who are taking plant medicine, they're like, oh, everything's vibrating, everything's brighter, everything, all the colors are more vibrant. Bro, it's because you're becoming conscious. You are opening your third eye. You're seeing the truth. It's always been there. It's always been like this. It's just throughout growing up in childhood, your parents or whoever said, settle down to reality, honey. This is real. This is it. This is how it works. You took on their perspective and stuff. And you kind of hindered the higher frequencies to come through because you're like, oh, well, mommy and daddy say it's like this, so blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? But if mommy and daddy were to tell you that, no, life is a trip, sweetheart, align your chakras, goddammit, you would have been doing that. And then, you know what I mean? So that's why when I have kids, I'm going to teach them the ways of the law of the one. They're going to be fucking meditating by fucking age 5. It's going to be great. Third eye open, never closed. There's this kid on Instagram, actually, him and his mom. His mom's a medium, empath. We're all empaths and mediums. But, you know what I mean? She's really tapped into it. And her son is channeling starseed. And he's like freaking 7. And then instead of not normal, right? Instead of saying, no, he has ADHD, put him in public school, give him stimulants, give him Adderall. He has too much of an open mind. He's just a kid, imagination. He's too hyper. He got ADD. No, that mom was woke. And she said, no, I'm not taking you to school. We're homeschooling you. Express your gifts. The world needs you. And it helps too because she's a medium, so she understands these things. She's not really, I guess you could say, closed-minded. Like, I guess a lot of old generation people are or would be. You know what I mean? But so she's allowing him to express his full starseedness. You know, it's like, if you're watching this, you're a starseed. We're all starseeds, but, you know, we come from other ways of being beyond human form. But, so he's channeling, and he's saying the shit that I say on YouTube, and he's fucking 5, 6, 7 years old. Actually, now I think he's 9 years old, sorry. But, you get the gist, and it's not that he has a fucking open, he's imaginative, he's a kid. No, he's just very in tune with his higher self. No programmings were set in because his mom knew the truth, because she's a medium too. She didn't say, settle down to reality, honey, this is real, this is how it works. She said, oh, I understand what you're saying, okay, you know, and allowed him just to be. And then no conditions were set up upon him, so he was allowed to continue to get these higher frequencies and downloads, rather than putting a block on that. Because mommy and daddy said that this is how reality works, so I'm just a kid and my imagination's big. You know what I mean? If you get it, you get it. But yeah, it's just, you're just becoming aware. You're becoming conscious and seeing more to life. You're seeing past the solidity of things. You're seeing through the veil. You're seeing past and breaking the cycles of how your parents saw things, or whoever you were growing up around. You're seeing the truth. And then it's like, if you've ever experienced synesthesia, is when you can see, hear, and taste color or some shit, even smell. Basically, it's unionizing all of your senses when you take plant medicine, but really, in fact, everything is unity. So it's how you perceive it. We all have these things. It's just that you gotta do some meditating and see that everything is one. But it's like we've separated everything and we'll interpret it differently. But when you hear a sound and you can taste it, you're feeling it, you're connected to it, everything. So you're really feeling the vibe of that sound. Because what is color, right? We've given a meaning and a name to every color. And what is sound? It's all vibration. We're just interpreting it differently with our ears, our instruments. But color, sound, smell, taste, it's all one thing. You know what I'm saying? It's so hard to describe. Maybe I'm not making sense, but like, I'll be listening to a song and if I'm really like in the present, I'm not even on any psychedelic, nothing. Everything's a flow of energy, everything's always moving. But if you're meditating and you're really feeling the song, your experience starts to change around you. Like, you can see the colors moving with the song. Like, it's all a show. I'm like, what the fuck? But it's that you're seeing past the veil. You're not seeing it with just one way. You're seeing it for how it truly is, beyond the physical, and how everything's connected, and the sound goes out and it influences the waves and energies and everything around you. And it's just, that's why it also goes to show that words have a powerful thing. So talk good about yourself, because it's always going out and around you. And then people are taking psychedelics and they're like having thought loops. So like, you know, it's really that you're becoming aware of the thoughts that you've been thinking on a day-to-day basis. You're raising your awareness, your perspective. You're seeing beyond the chatter and the egoic filter, that layer of just thinking and thinking. So that's like one level of awakening. They're like, oh, I'm in a thought loop. No, you're just aware that you've been thinking of the same things, almost going in a loop, feeling and thinking the same things over and over again. Some people are like that, like a robot. But when you really start to be thinking for yourself and conscious, you change your thoughts, you begin to feel feelings that you have been suppressing because you were just thinking and feeling the same thing over and over again. So you make room and allow for newer things to be experienced. So all these epiphanies, they're literally just epiphanies. And downloads that they're getting from taking shrooms or whatever, because right now is a time of awakening. But really, all this power is within us. So they're tools, right? Don't overuse these tools. It's a tool. Don't overuse it. It's there for you to heal, not to overuse. And you know, it's not a high. This high lies within you, though, not from that. So I just wanted to say that real quick. Life is literally the trip. And when you see past the solidity of things, you see it for what it really is. A flow of energy. Light. Fractals. Tetrahedrons. That's how infinite this holographic universe is. Always shape-shifting into what can be and will be. And all the possibilities that exist. Isn't that crazy? How infinite it is. It's literally mind-boggling. Literally. Put a tally card. I need to do like a tally mark of literally every time I say that. But yeah, that was it. Now, okay, I'll see you guys. That was like an extra 8 minutes, but fuck it. And that's why it's imperative to be cautious of who you're around. Because if someone's in a negative vibe all the time, they're not going to have a bright aura. They're going to drain you. Their experience is kind of, in fact, if their experience is impacting your experience, then they gotta go. You know what I mean? I was around people that just were so lazy and serious and just hate life, and their aura, their energy was rubbing up against me, and it was draining me. And it's like, that's why when people trip on some LSD or shrooms, they can be around someone, and it's like, whoa, what the fuck? I need to go away. It's because it allowed them to be aware that this whole time they were next to someone that really wasn't in vibrational alignment with them. Because if life's the trip all the time, regardless of the medicine, then it was a tool for you to see they shouldn't be in your life, they shouldn't be in your life. And once this is out of your life, and once they're out of your life, then you could have more of a trip-like life. You know what I mean? Then you could feel higher and have a good trip. You know what I'm saying? Like, life is literally the trip. You are a vibe. You are a vibration. And it's like, when you're aware of what's influencing your vibration and how you're perceiving going out about in reality, then again, you can let go what doesn't serve to allow in what can help you and vibe higher. So yeah, if you know, you know. This was a long, good video, long, good walking video. I'm glad I did it. Now I gotta walk my dog. My other dog, though, not Marley, Jake, the small one with the tail that curls. It's funny. The fucking moon's still doing its thing. Good views, though. Alright, guys, now I'll see ya.
Staying in my lane, staying in my lane, yeah, man, it's just insane, yeah, I'm just playing my game, I'm gonna fucking go all the way to the top.